So one of the most endangered rock iguanas in the world, the cycluras, is the Andros Island Rock Iguana. And here on Andros Island in the Bahamas, there's an estimated only about 3,500 of them left. And on the mainland, where I am right now, they're extremely rare because of centuries of overhunting. People ate them. So in this reptile adventure, we're about to load a boat and head to the outlying islands where the iguanas are relatively common. And Quetzal Dwyer from Reptilandia, you may remember him from another video where I toured his reptile zoo in Texas. He and I are going to jump a boat. We're going to go to these outlying islands and we're going to see if those iguanas are on those islands, how they're living, and if they're flourishing on the outlying islands here on Andros Island in the Bahamas. I'm Dave Kaufman and these are my reptile adventures. Quetzal's on board. This is our boat for today. Sean, our guide, Ronte, our assistant over here. I'm going to get on board here. Where do you want me to sit, over there?
Just
for leveling out, yeah? All right.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
It's going to be awesome. All right, that's our island with the iguanas on it. Hopefully. I don't see any yet.
The iguanas come from out of the foreland corner, out on the outside where the beach front is, outside. So they can get the heat from the sun.
So we're gonna work this beach line here. But it's only about maybe a 45-minute ride from the North Island to this island, and this is the next island south from North Andros. And basically we're just gonna beach and we're gonna spend the day on this island. So we're just about to pull up to this dock here and then we're gonna work this island and hopefully we're gonna see a ton of iguanas out here. So they're gonna come out on this beach right here and they're going to sun themselves. We can already see tons of trails where they've been walking around here. Yeah, look at this right here. That's where iguanas were. Crawled this way, crawled through these rocks. Look at this trail just goes on forever. And I'm sure at the end of it, there's an iguana. Morph Market is the #1 online marketplace for all your reptiles and amphibians. You can search through over 60 categories to find your perfect new pet, whether it's the latest boa constrictor morph or your 150th crested gecko. It's all right here at one place. Morph Market. So look at this right here. We have our first curly tail lizard. Hey, where are you going? I'm trying to film you. Curly tail lizards are really awesome. You see one? Oh yeah, look at that. There's our first iguana. Hi there. Look at that, just a little juvenile. Hi. Oh, look at that, he ran right to daddy. So this island that we're on right now is a private island and we have special permission to be here. But because it's a private island, the iguanas don't have to face any of the perils that they face where there's more public populated islands. And so the iguanas are just going to be protected here. But you can see this entire island is basically one big ancient coral reef that formed, well, this entire island. And you've got all these mangroves over here. And you got to really watch where you're walking because you can step in one of these holes, break your leg. There's a big one? Oh yeah. We got a big iguana over here. See, this is what I'm talking about. You're not watching yourself where you're walking. You're watching the iguanas. You could fall right in there and ruin your day. Oh yeah. This one you can really kind of see a little bit more of that color that these beautiful lizards have. They have these amazing yellow heads. So we're not going to be able to get close to this guy right here because of that in our way. And I mean, I guess I could go around that way, but by the time I get any closer, that one's going to spook.
Mainly they're herbivores and they feed on like what's called guana berries. And if you look sharply through this bush here, you'll see something what we call sapodilly. It's a very sweet fruit, kind of like a kiwi, but different, extremely sweet. And that's what they feed on throughout the year. Those, they can blossom at least 4 times a year.
Oh, really?
And they just forage on that. They eat a lot. If you look at how these leaves are all meshed, they feed on these leaves here.
Gotcha. So iguanas have sweet tooth.
They surely do.
Yeah.
They surely do. This one is iguana berry.
Iguana berry?
Yeah. That's growing up. That's what the older folks called it. They turn a bright orange, then a red, purplish color once they're fully ripened.
Now, can humans eat these?
Yeah. Like a sweet and sour taste.
So island's starting to heat up and the iguanas are just coming out of the woodwork. Look at this.
Still juvenile.
Yeah. Look at this. This dude's coming right up to me. And right past me. But over here, Quetzal has a couple more. Look at this. Oh, there's 3 more here. God, these iguanas are just crawling all over the place. There's one under there. There's one over here. There's 2 over here. Oh, you just want to go for a walk? All right, let's go for a walk. We can go for a walk.
This one's got a pretty head too.
Now, are these protected by
Yeah, they are.
Bahamian government?
Yes, they are. They are on the endangered species list now since I think 2009. I think so. It's most recent.
Yeah, but look at these. I mean, unless you get really, really close, these guys are showing no fear. Like I am that close to this iguana. Hi. Nope, fingers. Not bananas. Not bananas. Look at that orange head they have. That is what I love about these rock iguanas. You know, usually you have rock iguanas like rhino iguanas that are basically uniform color. These guys are multicolored and they have those rich oranges, and that's one of the things I love about this species of rock iguana. Uh-oh. We've got an iguana fight.
Big one coming up the stairs.
Oh, there's a big one coming up. I mean, these iguanas are all around us. This is insane. I've never seen anything like this before. Except, you know, the other times that I have seen something like this before. Wow, here we go. Here comes another bigger one coming up to see the show. Yeah. That looks like a juvenile male. That is a juvenile male. Look at that crest coming in.
He's coming.
Whoa. Look at this dude. Wow, we got... Oh, jeez. Hey, yeah, that probably hurt, dude.
That's big man on campus.
Yeah, exactly. Good God. That's the bully on campus.
Yeah, that's the dominant male. They grow very fast. You can see it because you see how they already starting to shed too.
Yeah.
So this is probably like 2 or 3 years old?
No, months.
Months old?
Probably a few months. It grows very fast.
Wow.
Look at these guys. How amazing. So, yeah, I really want to reach out and like touch one of these guys, but they're in feed mode. And I'm going to see just what kind of teeth cuddles these guys give if I stick my finger close to them. But it's still very tempting to try. All right, so I stuck some food on top of my GoPro. Let's see what kind of shot I can get. Come here, guys. Come here. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted right there, buddy.
Good. That's pretty sick.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty epic. I mean, this is truly amazing. We are on this basically more or less uninhabited island in the middle of the Bahamas, surrounded by one of the most endangered cycluras in the world. And literally, there's 10, maybe 12 of them all around us that we can see. There might be more hiding under this deck, hiding over there on the rocks, but we are literally surrounded by one of the most endangered iguanas in the world. I wanted to come out here and see one just to say that I could see them in the wild, but to be surrounded by, seriously, about a dozen iguanas, this is absolutely incredible. Isn't it? Isn't this incredible to be surrounded by you guys? Oh, all right. Well, apparently I find it much more incredible than he does. What about you? Isn't it incredible to be surrounded by you? Nope, it's not. Okay.
There's a sapodilly here. So right
Oh,
here.
yeah. Let me pick some of these and see if I can get this guy too.
Well, they know when to eat it because once it gets ripened, it'll fumigate.
There you go, buddy. Oh, well, I don't want you biting my hand. No, I just, no. Right there. Okay, you got it. Yep. You'll figure it out. Here you go, buddy. Look at this. He's coming right up to me. No, not my fingers. Not my fingers, buddy. Oh, that berry has like a really sticky sap to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So once it's ripened, though,
that's a really. Oh. All right, buddy, come on. Let's go find more of you guys. Anyway, we are going to leave our friends back there. We're going to continue to explore more of this island. I mean, we've just explored maybe, I don't know, 100 feet and saw all those iguanas. But there's also boas on this island, and we haven't found one yet for the Boas of the Caribbean movie that I'm filming, and that is a little disturbing to me, but I'm sure we'll find them. But being surrounded by all these iguanas, I've kind of taken a reprieve of my anxiety of not finding the boa yet. But they're on this island too. And so we could find the boa yet on this island as well. So this guy is climbing to basically the tallest part of this bush because the leaves taste better on the tallest part of the bush?
Yeah, well,
They're the fresh leaves.
fresh leaves.
Fresher leaves.
Yes.
The buds.
The buds he's trying to get at. And they fumigate more. So he's able to smell it and then that's when he starts to chew on it.
Well,
So
if
that
they're
big
fresher, I assume they taste better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not wrong.
This is what they feed on. If you smell this is called Sweet Margaret.
Sweet Margaret.
Yeah, smell it.
Okay. Ooh, it
Yeah,
smells
the
like Sweet Margaret.
Makes the best.
Wow, that really,
And that's what they feed
that's
on.
better than any potpourri. Here, I'm just gonna,
The big one you
now I smell like Sweet Margaret. Perfect. Oh, look at this big dude right over here. Hey, where are you going? Hi, buddy. Look at these. These guys are so curious. They come right up to you. This guy was just literally running down that trail, running right towards us. Here, look. I got some pit stick for you. There you go. You know what I'm talking about. Oops, I don't want you to bite my fingers off.
He comes in and smells it.
Yeah. Yeah. Here, wipe this under your pits. It's deodorant you can eat. Come on.
So when you see this red thing on the branches, the bigger male iguanas will come and they mark their territory by leaving scent trails and putting that marking on several trees. You see it here.
Yeah. So
So
the
that red is
iguanas
from the
made this
iguanas?
red.
Yeah,
How do they make the red?
from just their mouth, you'll see them chewing on, gnawing on the branch.
Oh, I see. And
Really?
so the sap of the tree is
Tree
what makes it
turns that
red.
reddish color. Yes.
I gotcha. Okay, now that is really interesting. So this is iguana territorial markings, and the sap of the tree makes it turn red like that. So this is a big male's territory in here. I never knew iguanas marked their territory like this. So there's a female and a giant male, a big dragon. That's the one I wanted to see over there. He's coming right towards us. Look at this.
Yeah, the way you get closer to the bigger ones is you keep a steady whistle sound,
Okay.
and you can move in really slow, but you don't want to make quick movements towards them.
So they hear the whistle and they're wondering what it is. Look at this. He's coming just like a dog when whistled at. That's the dragon I wanted to see. Look at that beast. That's the adult male I wanted to see right there. They don't have very big combs, but look at that pink on the jowls and that orange yellow on the face. Look at that dewlap. That is a dominant male. Andros Island Rock Iguana. That is insanely beautiful. These may be one of the most beautiful cycluras in the world, and you can definitely see why. Now look at this. This is how close we are. He is just coming right up to us. In all the countless hours that I have spent out in nature all over the world, this is something I don't think I've ever seen before. These iguanas are so incredibly inquisitive that when Sean whistles, he came right off his rock perch way over there, started walking right towards us just to see what that sound was. And he stopped maybe 5 feet in front of us and just stood there. Look at this, girlfriend is coming with us. Hey, you over there. I just stole your girl.
Yeah.
Come on, sweetheart, let's go. We're going this way.
Yeah, leave Johnny.
Come on. Leave the zero and get with the hero, right? Am I right, buddy? Come on, sweetheart. Let's go. He a loser. Come on, I'll treat you right. Rainbow Mealworms is not only a proud sponsor of this channel, they are the premier source for all your reptile food needs. They grow all of their quality insects in-house, and I use them exclusively for all my insect-eating reptiles. So place your order today at rainbowmealworms.net or click the link in the description below. So these are basically the biggest rock iguana in the Caribbean, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's not proven, but it's evidence points to be that. So your rhino iguanas get big,
Yep.
and
Cubans get big?
Cubans get big.
But these are the biggest.
Yeah, that's what they say.
You get into, like I said, the southern bight area, where there's a lot of pine barren areas. It provides more food. These are just shrub lines here.
Right.
Shrub lines. So all they get to feed on is the crustaceans from the crabs, or the crab, which is a crustacean, and then of course the younger leaves from the floral and the fauna here. But in the pine barren areas, you've got a lot more varieties. You've got, wild yams and, of course, a lot of different types of berries.
Right.
Different types of palm trees. When they start to ripen, they've got a lot of different types of berries. When they ripen, they fall on the ground. They feed on that also. So the pine barren areas is where you find the really huge iguanas.
And that's on the North Island.
The North Island and also the southern bight, where there's a lot of pine trees.
Gotcha.
There's a lot of pine barren areas in the south also.
So the ones that we've been seeing here are basically average size for this island.
Average size is correct.
Gotcha. So Andros Island is broken up into about 200 different islands and keys, and these iguanas are found on about 80% of those islands and keys. But where there's people, you're not going to find a lot of iguanas. So that's one of the reasons why we had to come all the way out to this remote island in order to see the iguanas that we're seeing. All right, so we're gonna leave this island, get back on the boat, head over to another island to see the iguana population on that island. But what do you think, Ketzel? Within, I don't know, 2 hours, we probably saw 40 or 50 of them? I mean, at least.
About that. And the best part of that is we got to see a lot of juveniles too.
Yeah.
Which goes to show that the population is healthy.
Absolutely.
All different size classes.
Wow, this was one. I mean, there's one right on the beach right over there. So that's what, 51?
Something like that.
Yeah, look at this.
So in general,
all right, sweetheart. See you later. All right, so we're getting back on the boat and we're gonna go to an island over there, maybe over there. I don't know. That's the captain. He knows where the island is. All right, so we're getting back on the boat here.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, look at the color of this water. This is insane. Wow. All right, here we go.
Let's do it.
Mangroves. All right, so I've got my boots off and we've got to walk across this really sharp coral to get ashore so I don't get my boots wet. And just like that, no problem. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, yep, no problem. All right, so already we can see a pretty big track here. I just stepped on something sharp. But we can see a pretty big track here. So there's a big male who has this territory in here. Hopefully we can find him in here. But yeah, this is bushwhacking it on this side of the island. Look at this. Wow. Evidence of an ancient pirate civilization that came ashore here. This belongs in a museum. All right, we got an iguana over here. Hiya, buddy. It's a big male. Oh, but he's hiding right back in here. So the iguanas on this island aren't really used to people. As a matter of fact, they may have never seen people before. And so these guys are going to be much more skittish than over on the other island where they're used to, you know, people all over the place. So I don't think we're going to get very close to this one, but that one's another beautiful male. I just love their jet black bodies like that. So this has been an absolutely amazing adventure here in the Bahamas, going out to all these remote islands to find one of the world's most critically endangered iguanas, the Andros Island Rock Iguana. And guys, as always, thanks for watching, and until the next reptile adventure, love the planet, feed your reptile obsession, and rattle on.